worn out, man. I'm worn out. Friday night, I got stood up twice. I'm in Port Jeffville. I don't feel so bad about it. I'm tired, man. I gotta go home. Been waking up at 5 a.m. and I've been waking up at 5 a.m. and I'm freaking burned out, man. I'm worn out, man. This sucks. I've been stood up twice by the same person. Darn it. Darn you, geek is chic on OkCupid.com thingamajig dating site. Darn it. Alright, diary time. I've had a rough week. It's Friday the 13th. I just remembered that. Friday the freaking 13th. So, wasn't a good day for me. Wasn't as bad as the actual movie Friday the 13th. So I find gratitude in life that on Friday the 13th, it's not like the movie. I got stood up down Port Jefferson. It was kind of horror though, seeing the whole, club scene, just hearing it. I felt like a vampire. Like what people say to the vampires, like that's how I feel about the club scene. I don't like it. So last Friday, it's Friday night, Friday 13th. I've had a rough week since last Friday. Last Friday, I graduated a 6-week, 6 hours a day, 5 days a week intensive therapy program. I completed it last Friday. Then, because I'm a teen counselor at the church, that night that I completed the 6-week of therapy, which I was burnt out from that, I'm crossing over train tracks, that's why it sounds like that. Burned out from the 6 weeks of intensive therapy. Burned out from the 11 days in the hospital before I went to the 6 weeks of intensive therapy. Graduated from that last Friday to go to teen night as a teen counselor at the church, and we played kickball, right? We played kickball on the baseball field. Why do I feel like I'm sounding like Richard Pryor? We played kickball on the baseball field. Now I'm sounding like freaking Bill Cosby. On the baseball field. Freaking... I didn't know I was so cardiovascularly out of shape till I played kickball, and I run really fast and I was out of breath completely. So I ended up, a little ill from that. Then I'm depressed because I hit the breaking point. I'm ready to date. I've never went on an actual date in my life. I've never had a girlfriend, and I've never found real love. I've never had any love. In fact, I've had the opposite of love. I ended up heartbroken from someone that was in love with me over 10 years ago that I haven't seen in 10 years. I seen her last year for 2 weeks when she was out here. Some sort of sick revenge thing that she did to me made me fall in love with her, put me under a spell, whatever the heck happened. Then I was heartbroken for a full year. So I finished the program last Friday. I played the kickball, then we go through the weekend, blah, 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 blah. Then Monday, we meet up with the church counselors, right? And then we meet with the person that meets in the meeting with us is the head of the whole church diocese. Catechist, all that stuff. The epic, the famous, the acclaimed Father Bill, which was awesome. He spoke so much wisdom, but I'm still saying it's a lot of pressure I'm going through in life right now, trying to find my way, trying not to stray from God. Never had a girlfriend. It's driving me freaking crazy. I've been trying to take the vow of celibacy, like complete celibacy, Like not even masturbation, and it kind of drives you freaking insane, if you know what I mean. Being honest here, complete honesty. So, let me see if I can get through here. What freaking happened is I finally realized. I thought like, oh, you know, leave love in the hands of God. Then when it's meant to be, destiny, fate, it'll happen. So I've been waiting all these years. Now I'm sick of being alone. I'm figured out I'm more distracted being alone, right? I'm thinking that if I take the vow of celibacy, like Ace Ventura, I have taken the vow of celibacy. Like I'm gonna be some focused genius and accomplish all these missions and dreams in life and change the world, because I'm gonna be a holy warrior, pure. It's killing me, man. It's killing me. So I'm on the dating site, okay? So from Monday, then to Thursday, I had to go to the church and watch these 2 videos about freaking child molesters and freaking, like, it was, you have to go to the church to be a volunteer. You have to take these tests to get the certificate that you'll keep the children, teens, or whatever, if you volunteer, keep them safe, God's children, right? But it was a horrifying 2 videos that we had to watch, They were interviewing child molesters. It was freaking horror. It was real life horror. Made me sick. And then there was a retired police officer and this psychological psychoanalysis. How do you turn this light on? Turn the light on. This psychoanalysis guy, probation officer for sex offenders and stuff, he's in there, right? He's in there. How do you turn the light on in this thing? I don't know. You just gotta bear with me. You can't see me. So I had to get all the background checks and stuff. I thought they already did that. You know, I'm a recovering drug addict, walked away from heroin 7 years ago, so it's just like, it's a lot of pressure, all this stuff. And then today, Friday, I get stood up twice. My first time attempting to go on a date. This girl, this girl, she seemed so cool on there too. So cool, cute. And you know what I was thinking today? When I went to meet her from Port Jefferson Station to Center Ridge, then Port Jefferson Station down to Port Jeff Village to meet at the famous red telephone booth at 9 p.m. I'm tired. You know what I was thinking? Nobody has ever accepted me in my whole life. Nobody. I find a girl that actually accepts me would be freaking empowering. It's emasculating, never having a girlfriend. It is. It's totally. Freaking I get some love in my life. I'm serious. I'll be a tough man. I'm serious. I'll all of a sudden become like an alpha male. I'm Aries too. I should be. I should be an alpha male. I should be going after all the dreams. Okay, thank you for chilling and listening. I'm sorry if you couldn't hear me. You've been blurred. Support the blur. My name is Blur. Life is a blur. Peace out, homie. Going on the turn. I don't want to get hit by the cars. You never know, man, if they're drunk or something. I'm as sober as a goose.